Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and here I am back with another video related to Global Korea Scholarship, where I will be sharing my own personal statement which I used for my GKS application. So personal statement is form 2, and I'll be sharing with you like all the paragraphs which I wrote exact point to point, and I'll be posting the pictures here as well. So let's proceed to the video, and before proceeding, let me remind you, subscribe to my channel. Okay, so before wasting any time, let's proceed to the video. So my personal statement has been divided into 4 paragraphs. So I'll be reading each paragraph one by one, then I'll be explaining a bit out of it, and then I'll be moving ahead. So let's start with the first paragraph. So here is my personal statement. There's a famous quote by Christopher Columbus which says, "You can never cross the ocean until you dare to lose the sight of shore." For me, this is not just a quote, but a message to take the firm decisions without any hesitation. Applying for Global Korea Scholarship is one of such decisions. In 2015, I remember my high school incident when I was looking for universities, both in India and foreign, to do my undergraduate, and suddenly I came to know about KGSP, which is now GKS, from a friend of mine who did her bachelor from Korea. Even I wanted to do my bachelor's from Korea, but not everyone succeeds in the first try. And finally, I took admission to one of the state universities in India for my undergraduate. Since the beginning of bachelor's degree in 2016, I was aware of this program and the competitive environment it comes with. But I was sure of one thing, that at the time of my application, I'll have a profile that will make me ideal fit for this prestigious program. So in this first paragraph, I have given my previous experiences of this scholarship. I have told like from where did I come to know about this scholarship. I have told like what motivated me, like what I did after I was failed from getting the scholarship. So basically I've tried to show them that I was knowing about GKS since a long time. And here I am applying for this program. So it's kind of a story setting paragraph. I am setting a story that, okay, I was going to apply for the program, but not everyone succeeds in the first try. Even I was not able to during my undergraduate. So now I am back with my undergraduate degree and I am applying again for master's degree. So I'm setting a story here. Now next paragraph is about my family, and it's a short paragraph, so let's see. My family always supported me with my decision to apply to foreign universities and continue studying. Coming from a nuclear family helped me to choose a way after proper discussion with my parents. My father, who holds a bachelor's degree, now works as a serviceman and is the only earning member of a family of 4. My mother is a housemaker who is just a high school graduate. I and my younger brother got a chance to pursue undergraduate degrees in engineering. My brother has no plans to study further after undergraduate because he wants to earn and support the family. Now it brings to me to continue my studies after bachelor's and do post-graduation. In a way, it is perfect for me because I can fully contribute to my studies while my parents and brother are satisfied with their jobs. A university like Kumo National Institute of Technology in Korea is my chance to make something of myself. No one in my immediate family has done post-graduation yet, so I'd like for them to be proud of me for that achievement. So in this paragraph, I've set a story about my family, that their education background, what they're doing, and how they're supporting me with my decision. So in the first paragraph, I introduced about GKS. In the second paragraph, I wrote about my family, my brother, what he is doing, what I am doing, and how it is related. Like I've also set a story like, okay, since others are not gonna be studying further, so I'll be studying. So let's moving ahead with the longest paragraph, that is the third paragraph. Here I'll be explaining about my educational experiences and background. In April, I completed my undergraduate studies in mechanical engineering from School of Engineering at Cochin University of Science and Technology, which is a state university in Kerala, with a cumulative GPA of 8.89 on a scale of 10. So I also attached a grade explanation certificate, which was given to me with my transcript. I believe myself as an active, somewhat indulgent student, among others, during my undergraduate studies, very often involved in many curricular and co-curricular activities. I was up to the mark and honored in the top 10 of 101 students in my undergraduate class. If observed by the meritorious efforts, I remain very competent and I have passed all the entrance tests conducted by the academic institution of my education with high achievement till now. Few of my extracurricular activities included being a core member in Aerospace Club, doing content writing for more than a year at an NGO named Rang De, which serves to provide small loans to needy businesswomen in rural India. And in the final year, being a student placement representative for my batch, where I had to bring companies to recruit students and give them jobs. So, in the first part of the third paragraph, I have explained everything what I did during my college, during my university time, during my undergraduate. So, you can say like that. Now, in the other part, I'll be explaining further about my research experiences and everything.
Okay, before we proceed, let me show you something. Guys, what is this? About 70% of people who are watching my videos are not subscribing to my channel. This is not gonna work. Please subscribe to my channel. Just hit the red button. That's all you have to do. It takes nothing. Please subscribe to my channel and let's continue the video. I hope you do this time.
Now in the second part, I'll be explaining about my research experiences, which is the strongest part of my personal statement. I completed my final year thesis project titled Predicting Performance of Briquettes Made from Millet Bran, a Neural Network Approach, and later published this work in a reputed Indian journal. As of now, I have worked on two different areas of research as a research intern in labs of Indian Institute of Technology. In 2018, I spent my summer vacation at IIT Indore under the supervision of Dr. Idunesh Kumar and worked on liquid desiccant systems. After my internship, I wrote a journal paper by myself which got published in April 2019. Later in 2019, I went to Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati for my second research internship during vacations. Then I worked on electrosmotic mixing in soft microchannel under the guidance of Dr. Pranab K. Mandal. This work got published in Soft Matter by the Royal Society Chemistry in June 2020. After graduating last year, I collaborated with researchers from Harbin Institute of Technology, China, and managed to work on two papers, out of which one is published, another one is under review. By the way, the another one is also published now. During the lockdown back in 2020, I and one of my classmates utilized this time in working on a research paper about the association between meteorological parameters and COVID-19 transmission. And later this work got published in Diabetes and Metabolic Systems, Clinical Research and Reviews, published by Elsevier. All I want to say is that I have gained sufficient skills and experience in translating scientific achievements into publication through mutual collaboration and have a very good ability to articulate goodwill, focusing on mutually beneficial and scientifically challenging projects and a crucially adjustable attitude. I would like to continue this quest for knowledge by pursuing postgraduate studies in Korea to combine creativity, knowledge, and analytical tools to complete the difficult task of shaping an idea into reality. So in the second part, I have explained everything, whatever research I did, what all results I got, and what is it published or not published. So I've explained everything as a story. Like in the first part, I went to a research internship at IIT Indore. In the second part, I went to a research internship at IIT Guwahati, and then I did that. Then I got public papers published, then I collaborated with other professors from China. So in a way, I've explained everything about my research and ended this whole third paragraph that is about my education and research experiences. Now coming to the last paragraph, that is the conclusion part. So here I will be explaining you how to end this personal statement. At last, I would like to conclude by saying that with all these research experiences, good grades, and extracurricular activities, which I did in the last 4 years of my undergraduate degree, I have tried my best to utilize my time into doing something productive and make a strong profile for this highly honored scholarship program. I am motivated to take my master's degree in Korea because of how the Korean government highly values and supports the research through different projects such as National Research Foundation of Korea and BK21+. So BK21+ is a kind of scholarship program. If you are not getting selected for GKS, you can also try to get BK21+ funding from your professor. With a curriculum tailored to match the industrial needs, studying in Korea will equip me with the right skill set and knowledge needed in actual field. This scholarship is a massive opportunity for me to be a mechanical engineer who can really contribute to the industry and academia. So this was it. This was my personal statement. I know it may not be great, but this is what I wrote. And I believe it helped me a lot. So I'll recap what I said earlier. So in the first part, I'm setting a story. In the first paragraph, I'm starting with a quote. I'm setting a story, how I came to know about GKS, what motivated me, and how I tried to, improve my profile during my undergraduate degree. In the second part, I have explained about my family, how they are helping me, and how their knowledge, the support is going to help me in further decisions of mine. So it's like kind of family touch, like what they're doing, and if they have not been studying master's degree, then I should be doing. So these kind of things. So this is a short paragraph, and later on, the longest paragraph, that is the third paragraph, I have written about my educational background. So I've written about my undergraduate degree, what I did in my college, what extracurricular activities I did, what all marks I scored, what all projects I did. And later part, I have explained about my research experiences as a research intern. So in the meantime, I got some publications. I have also written about those things. So the third paragraph is the most important part of this personal statement of mine. You can frame it as per your demands, but I have already made a video on personal statement framework, which you can see, and the link will be here. And finally, I've concluded this personal statement by giving appreciation to Korean government, like how they're supporting the scientific field, how they're encouraging students to come to Korea and then doing the research. So it's kind of a ending statement I've made at the last, which kinds of make more sense because once you are ending a whole essay, the ending should be great. There's a saying in Hindi, ant bhala to sab bhala. That means if the end is great, everything is great. So try to make it in such a way that your personal statement looks like a story if someone is reading a one-page story. And don't try to explain everything too much in detail. Just write about it in 1 or 2 lines and keep on writing everything about yourself. Maybe if you don't have research experiences, you can share about your other experiences. Maybe you worked in a startup, or maybe you have interned as something as a social media marketing. Maybe you have done something as a content writer. So you try to explain that, like what impact it has created on you. So these kinds of theories you can write in personal statement. So meanwhile, the study plan of the form 3, that is statement of purpose, there you can include all about your research which you want to do. But in personal statement, you can write everything in simple words to make sense and to make it continuous. So yeah, this was it. This was about my personal statement. So you can just drag the video here and there and just look at the screenshots pasted here, and you can get my personal statement. So as per the rules, it should be 1 page. So I've written 1 page PS, about 1000 words. You should be also doing that. So I hope this video helped you. And if you want a framework of personal statement, I've already made a video on personal statement, that is, you can find it here. And if you want the framework of personal statement that I have made in my previous video, so you can message me on Instagram. I'll be sharing the link, and then you can download the framework of the personal statement. So that's all about this video, and I hope you liked it. So if you liked it, like the video, subscribe to my channel, because I'll be making more important videos as the application will be announced. And take care.